I don't know, to be honest. I have no idea why haven't they fired Luca Kaneshiro, so because he technically broke NDA, you know. He broke the rules, so you know, it makes no sense. That's why it's kind of weird personally, so I wanted to take a look at this. I want to see what he tackles specifically because I did my own research or so when this whole fiasco of Luca Kaneshiro happening on Twitter specifically, so
Yesterday we talked about the Niji-Sanji contract that was leaked, and it was an absolute shit show. Today, we're going to be talking about why one of the Niji-Sanji VTubers should be terminated by Niji-Sanji unless they're playing favorites. That Niji-Sanji talent being Luca Kaneshiro. Now, I'm going to preface this video by saying I don't wish for anyone to be fired, I just wish Niji-Sanji would stop saying there's no favoritism in the company, when there clearly is. So for this, we're gonna have to take a look over—
No, you're gonna have to say, you know, they have to fire him because he broke the rules. Why are you saying no one should be fired? No, he should be fired because he broke the rules. He broke NDA, so.
over at Raziel, who is an ex-friend of Luca Kaneshiro. They tweeted out—
I don't believe they were ex-friends. I 100% believe that they were more than friends. They were definitely more of boyfriend and girlfriend type of thing. The reason why I said that is because I went to go search on Vods. We spent hours on that stream or so, looking up VODs of Luca Kaneshiro back in the past or so, and this person too, Raziel or so. And all of the signs kind of pointed towards that they were actually dating. So, and there were other things too that kind of hinted away. So I don't understand why he says ex-friend when you can literally see the evidence that they dated. They were dating. Okay? So
yeah, this whole post here, but we're going to have to look at the image they attached to it for some context. They attached this part of the contract, which is Article 6, the subcontracting, saying 1. Party B shall not subcontract all or part of the VTuber activities to a third party or jointly with a third party except with the prior written consent of Party A. 2. In the event that Party B subcontracts all or part of the VTuber—
maybe it's just close friends. Yeah, you're right. You're probably at this point it becomes like monster of the week. I don't know.
For activities to a third party or jointly conducts these activities with a third party in accordance with the provisions of the preceding paragraph, Party B shall—
They were definitely begging / smashing. Oh, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. It's none of my business what they do behind the scenes. So.
Impose on such third party the same obligations as those of Party B set forth in this agreement, and shall be jointly and severely liable with such third party for the acts of such third party. Now, Raziel said, I never saw the Niji-Sanji contract, but if this is true, this would make a lot of sense why he was so weirdly secretive about me and I wasn't allowed to speak to others at all, especially when trying to manage his projects outside the Luxian Park. I was given his company email, which he told me he would be graduated if I told anyone I had it, but I needed it to access his Minecraft account.
Yep. See, there you go. See, says right here. I was given his company email, which he told me he would be graduated if I told anyone I had it, but I needed it to access his Minecraft account. He also started... Okay, interesting.
Also started clearing out our Discord messages. Just for reference, I tried—
Well, if I remember correctly, I think there was something saying that she dated Luca Kaneshiro when he was a minor or something like that. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know any of that shit. That's not what I'm talking about. I could care less about that. I'm talking about the main Niji-Sanji news. That shit is like another different thing that does not concern me, right? That's not the main topic. That's not the main topic we're talking about, okay? We're talking about like the main topic of like Luca Kaneshiro giving his account to a third party, which is basically his girlfriend, right? Well, his ex, I should say. His ex-girlfriend, right? Access to the Niji-Sanji Minecraft server that is only for the Niji Sanji livers. You know? I'm just saying.
Tried multiple times to do this the right way by contacting Killer and Luca. I was not hostile, but they both ignored or ghosted me. I was merely trying to sort things out privately, but Luca refuses to acknowledge my existence now outside of Taxis, where he still won't even address me by name. But yes, I more or less managed Luca before Nijisanji, and that continued into him being Luca. Not only did I do projects, I often advised on his game choices, made popular game lists for him, and more, tweets, stream ideas, kept him on track for streaming. I literally would wake him up or had to convince him to stream a lot as both Luca and
it would be nice if he was gonna censor. It would be nice. Hey, I'm gonna be censoring someone else's name or so on the video or so you guys don't see. So, but even at the end of the day, you know, they can look up this tweet. Like I can go look this up right now. You know, I can literally go look her up right now. What's her name? Raziel? Yeah. Oh, I can go look at it right now. Just scroll down. Oh, so she posted far more. Interesting. What the fuck? What the fuck? She's lewd enough. That's alright. What are you talking about, lewd? I'm not even talking about that, so. So they tweeted this out on March 6th. Interesting. Let me see. Hey guys, since the anniversary is in like 2 weeks away, I think it'd be nice to start talking about what plans we have for it and how it'll go. Should we go by debut order or reverse it, going from box, Mr. Ike, Shu, and me? I'm actually getting a VR chat world theme park made. Pretty sure all of you have already figured that out. Would definitely love if we can go through that during the day. I was thinking, since it's VR, I do plan to have fireworks in the world. It would be good to end the day with it. Then again, I believe most of you will be together IRL, so you might have other plans also. Add everyone. Also, on that note, we'll be together in Japan early January, so you guys want to do an off collab stream? Yeah, I suggested on the Slack too. But if we can play Nintendo Land, it's great. It's a great game on the Wii U, and it is 5-player game, so it'd be fun. I think that's a great idea. Honestly, after the anniversary, doing more as a unit would be lovely. I think because a lot of us have been struggling. Luxium hasn't really done much for a while. It'd be great to feel more like a real unit again. I see. Why are you screaming, Senna? Can I just say, not only does Niji sound lazy, but did his wave, or whatever they call it? What do you mean, did his wave? Let's actually just manage. She started managing him or so. We can set up collabs. Yeah, I was thinking doing a Mario Kart game with all the boys. Since Yugo will graduate next week, we'll honestly have enough room up until Iluna. What the fuck? At the same time, I feel like it'd be a bad move. Damn. So yeah, guys, do you have any plans for the anniversary? I don't have any plans so far, apart from the Luxium channel 1-year program, I guess. I think other groups have done like rewatches of debuts and stuff. If y'all want to do that. Yeah, I was thinking that also. Yeah, here it is, see? Let me see. We give it contacting Rival was contacting any color in Luca. Oh, it's cause she posted his original name. That's why he kind of blocked it. It's already out there anyways. There's already somebody. There's literally someone on YouTube who literally finds like their old past or so in the past or so. You know, their names in the past specifically. So it's already been out there before he even made this video. So it's been like it was way out there, already out there for a while now. So because your stream buffered a few times. Oh, I don't know. I can't fix that. I can't do anything about that. So also my bad for missing the word and typos because I've been drinking too much at this point. Hey, Ashtel, how you doing there, hon?
Wake him up or had to convince him to stream a lot as both Luca and Luca, make rules for his stream and more. I wasn't just a mod
Oh, wait a second. Let me go back a little bit.
by name. But yes, I more or less managed Luca before Nijisanji, and that continued into him being Luca. Not only did I do projects, I often advised on his game choices, made popular game lists for him, and more. Tweets, stream ideas, kept him on track for
Made popular game list for him? Bro, it's not even that hard to take a look at what's popular. What the fuck? I'm like, is it just me? Or is it not that hard to play popular games? You know? Like, is it just me? I don't know. Maybe it's just really simple to take a look at, like, really, like, what's popular when it comes to games. You know, you can literally look up on a fucking YouTube video. You can literally look up at YouTube videos and stuff like that. It's not hard, you know? Tell that to the old folks, son. Yeah, but he's not even old. He's not even old. That's the difference. He's not fucking old. He's young as fuck. There's no excuse. There's no excuse there, so. I'm fucking billions of years older than fucking Luca, so.
for streaming.
And I fucking know.
I literally would wake him up or had to convince him to stream a lot as both Luca and Luca, make rules for his stream and more. I wasn't just a mod in any color.
Whoa. I literally would have to wake him up or had to convince him to stream a lot as both his previous life and Luca. Wait, what? Are you telling me that he was streaming? Wait, that he was streaming in his old name? What the fuck? If I remember correctly in the contract, you're not allowed to do that, right? And shut your bitch ass up, Dark. No one likes Valorant, okay? That's a dead-ass game. Man, fuck Valorant. I hate Valorant. But yeah, no, literally, back to the topic or so. Back to the main topic, right? Wait, so if this person is saying that, like, she tried to convince him to stream a lot on his, you know, on his old name and as Luca, so does that mean he was actually streaming as his old name while he was in Nijisanji at the same time? If that's true, that is kind of... If that's true, you're not allowed to do that, I think. If that statement is true, if that is a true statement, you are not allowed to do that. That is seriously, you are not supposed to be doing that. If it's true. We have no evidence. She's just saying it, you know, at the end of the day. She's saying it, unless there's actual proof, you know, so.
Did not know about my activities, as I did try to reach out to them multiple times to be advised on certain situations and how to proceed, such as the ring fit stuff, but Luca nor any color was interested in helping. Raziel then tweeted out this image here of sketch designs of some Luca Kaneshiro art, saying I don't know what happened to the text on this tweet, but he would have me help him decide stuff like art for his merch. This was his birthday merch art, and we did not choose the foot image, by the way. That was a misunderstanding by management, and he was rightfully upset about it. Adding on, I would help advise eyes on his outfits. The lion hoodie cat thing was based on fan art he really liked of Gilgamesh from Fate Go, with basically the same hoodie, showing these designs here. Continuing, he would get my thoughts on upcoming promotion slash collab slash marketing stuff, showing an image of proposal for co-branded meal from Ike Eveland, showing one from Luca Kaneshiro as well as one from Mista, and another from Vods. There's also this one for Shu as well, and then this image of Luca. Raziel added on, he would send me screenshots of private chat.
I know this is like a not a bad take, but this is kind of like a bit of a roast or something. I'm gonna say a roast or so to Luca Kaneshiro for a second. You know, if Luca Kaneshiro is asking a third party for suggestions and stuff like that, you know, even though he's in a company, right? He's in a company, and I assume they accepted him because he knows what he's doing. He knows the ropes, you know, he knows what to do and all this other stuff, right? Doesn't that mean he's just very incompetent when it comes to like his work attire, you know? That he can't seem to like, you know, do his own critical thinking. You know? Is that just me, you know? Maybe I'm just a different mindset when it comes to work environment itself, you know? I don't know, like I said, I'm not really into the whole VTubing business thing, so I don't know too much about it. I get it, like she's her manager, right? But like, you know, it's still kind of funny that Luca Kaneshiro comes to her every single time. It just makes me feel like, interesting. So she's basically babysitting Luca this entire time. So oh, I don't know. What do you mean he doesn't socialize? He literally talks to his livers all the time. What are you talking about? It's not what's hip or what's not hip. It's just literally just what do you decide, you know, for this, you know? Proper co-branded meal, you know? You can literally just ask them. You can literally just ask them and be like, "Hey, what do you think of this meal? You know, what do you think of this? You know, for the promotion collaboration." You know, you can literally ask your goddamn livers what the fucking foods they want for the collaboration. It's not fucking rocket science, all right? And if they like it, you know, then let them have that one. So it's like, bruh, it's like seriously, you're working with these individuals, you know, so.
Showing an image of proposal for co-branded meal from Ike Eveland, showing one from Luca Kaneshiro as well as one from Mista, and another from Vods. There's also this one for Shu as well, and then this image of Luca. Raziel added on, he would send me screenshots of private chats.
Yeah, we already read this one already.
Discords with no management to get my advice. In this one, he was complaining about how no one aside from Shu was helping him plan out the first Luxium anniversary. Nothing crazy, just proof. These messages show Luca saying, "Hey everyone, since the anniversary is like 2 weeks away, I'd like to start talking about what plans we have for it and how it'll go. Should we go by default order or reverse it, going from Vox, Mr. Ike, Shu, and me? I'm actually getting a VR chat
when communication is not a thing that happens. But even then, at the end of the day, if the Nijisanji managers, right, they asked them for Luca, right, to organize the anniversary, right, you know, to do it, right, and I asked, and let's say for example I'm in Luca's shoes, right, and I asked everybody, hey, you know, what do you guys, well, the collaboration, I'm talking about the collaboration, not the anniversary, the collaboration, right, the food collaboration, right, and I ask them, hey, you guys, what do you guys think of these foods? What would you guys like for a combination or so? If they don't choose, I'm gonna choose for them, and then that's it, you know, that's the end of the day. So
Park made. Pretty sure all of you have already figured that out. Would definitely love if we can go through that during the day. I was thinking since it's VR and I do plan to have fireworks in the world, it would be good to end the day with it. And again, I believe most of you.
Also, this is so weird for Luca to send screenshots outside of Nijisanji to a third party. So he voluntarily took a snapshot of his Discord communications with the other livers in the same generation and showed it to his ex-girlfriend. I'm gonna say ex-girlfriend because at the end of the day, it's literally his ex-girlfriend. So I'm like, that's his ex-girlfriend, okay? There's no way, unless there really are fucking close friends, like super best buddy friends in the whole fucking entire world or something. But at the end of the day, it looks like that they were actually a thing together. So
You will be
I'm
together
just saying.
IRL, so you might have other plans. Everyone, also on that note, will be
He has the available tools and audience, and still ask this person if their thoughts on opinions. I'm like, at the end of the day, like it's I don't mind asking like opinions, but I would ask opinions with my other livers. I wouldn't ask opinions with, you know, with other people outside if that's, you know, if that's the rule, right? If that is the rule, right? If that's the rule that you're not allowed to tell people outside, then I would talk to my gen mates in that specific and be like, hey, what do you guys think of this? And if they do not say anything, right? I would be like, hey, yo, fucking, you know, if you're not gonna choose, you know, if you're not gonna choose the meal for the collaboration thing, I'm gonna choose it for you, and I don't give a fuck what you say about it. You know, like you have to take a fucking commanding role, okay? All right. I'd be like, all right, motherfuckers, all right. If you guys ain't, you know, saying anything, you know, or this whole anniversary thing here, right? And then like, Luca's like doing all this, like he's making a VR chat world, you know. I don't think he's making it though, but you know, if and all this other stuff, you know.
be together in Japan early.
So this was on December 8th. This was December 8th of 2022. So this was 2 years ago. This was 2 years ago, specifically.
January, so you guys.
Hey, so are you enjoying the yacht burning and sinking? This is the Luca. This is the Luca part where he is still in the organization when he literally broke NDA, and there's proof of it that he broke NDA. So. Well, the problem is like, dude, it's 100% fact that these two dated. Like, there's no joke about it that these two dated, and then they broke up, and then probably the breakup was pretty ugly or something, right? So now she's trying to basically destroy Luca, basically, like reputation-wise, you know, trying to get him fired, basically. That's basically is what it is, you know.
You guys want to do an off collab stream? She was saying, oh yeah, I suggested on the Slack too, but if we can play Nintendo Land, it's a great
Granted, this is just a theory, right? This is just a theory, but the stuff that we looked at or so in the previous stream a long time ago or so kind of points towards it. So
I think because a lot of us have been struggling, Luxium hasn't really done much for a while, and it'd be great to feel more like a real unit again. Luca's saying we can set up collabs. Yeah, I was thinking doing a Mario Kart game with all the boys. Since Hugo will graduate next week, we'll honestly have enough room up until Luna. At the same time, I feel like it may be a bad move. And then Luca asked again, does anyone have plans for the anniversary? With Shu responding, I don't have any plans so far, apart from that Luxium channel 1-year program. I think other groups have done like rewatches of debuts and stuff if y'all want to do that. And Luca saying, yeah, I was thinking that too. Raziel also tweeted out, this is a screenshot from Slack that Luca sent me of a manager admitting they would have been fired without the success of Luxium. And the message says, to be honest, I bet everything on Ian. If Ian had not succeeded, I would have been fired. So I'm extremely grateful for your daily cooperation. Raziel.
wait, what? This is a screenshot from Slack that Luca sent me of a manager admitting they would have been fired without the success of Luxium? Holy shit. What? Wait, can I see that? Can I see that screenshot? I kind of glossed over that, actually. Can I see that real quick? Can we actually take a look at that? That's kind of crazy, to be honest. It is kind of crazy, to be honest. Yeah, it is kind of crazy, personally. she's basically trying to get him fired. It's literally the girl who had a really bad breakup, and well, Lord and behold, this is what's been happening. So, you know. It is kind of a bit crazy, not gonna lie. This is actually pretty crazy thing, actually, to be honest. That is a pretty crazy model, I'm not gonna lie. That is a very intricate detail model. That's a very pretty model at the end of the day, you know. I can still appreciate a good model anyway, so still a pretty good model, so.
Also tweeted out, this is a screenshot from Slack that Luca sent me of a manager admitting they would have been fired without the success of Luxium. And the message says, to be honest, I bet everything on Ian. If Ian had not succeeded—
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of that one, I've seen a movie similar to this where it's one individual who got super famous or so. It was with somebody, right? They were with somebody when they were poor, right? But then like they became famous or so, and then the ego went to his head or so. And then he broke up with the girl, and then the girl was trying to ruin his reputation, basically. So this feels like I've seen this in a movie somewhere. This feels like the exact same way. I don't know why. Feels like this is just deja vu for me.
Please know I don't blame this person. I would like to keep my job too, and would be grateful to the people who helped me do that. It was a sweet sentiment, but in hindsight, holy shit. So yeah, I don't blame this manager for saying something like this at all, honestly. But it does make it understandable why there is some favoritism for certain groups inside of Nichi-sanji. If it were—
you know, it's funny because I said, like, you know, hey, you know, maybe, you know, when Dogi Bird was Selen or so, right? Maybe the group wasn't in favor too much about it, you know? And I knew the Luxium popped off real fucking well.
weren't for certain individuals, managers would have been fired. Nichi-sanji English might not even be a thing anymore. And so I asked over on Twitter yesterday, if there was no favoritism in Nichi-sanji, then why hasn't Luca been fired if all of this information is true? Because clearly he has been breaking Nichi-sanji contract, and it's all being leaked to the public now. There are people inside of Nichi-sanji that have been fired for less, so why is Luca Kaneshiro still there and just getting a slap on the wrist? Some people replied to me saying, or Uki, the contract talked about termination for racial remarks and anything that damages the brand, and that's correct. Why has Uki not been fired or even suspended for anything that he has said against white people? That has damaged the brand and made a lot of people upset with Uki and Nichi-sanji as a whole.
It's because they make them money. That's why. The boy groups blew up a lot, and they make them money. That's the reason why they're not firing them. So there is favoritism in the company. This automatically tells that there's already favoritism in the company. How long it's been there with the favoritism? Who knows? Who knows how long it's been there, to be honest, in my personal opinion. But it is kind of crazy to be hearing and witnessing this. It doesn't surprise me that the guy is bringing a lot of money, so
why has Uki not been terminated, suspended, or, you know, given a stern talking to? Maybe he has been, but I don't know. Either way, probably should be suspended for the actions that he's had. Uki also hasn't even apologized yet, so, you know, there's that as well. Someone else said
the reason why he's not apologizing is because there's not enough backfire. So when it comes to the Korean one, right? The Korean joke that what the fuck is that one dude's name? That one dude who made a plastic surgery joke or so, a Korean plastic surgery joke, right? And he had to apologize, right? But like for Uki, you know, he's not apologizing. Kyo, there you go, yeah, because he probably upset like the Asian market, you know, the Asian market side, right? And compared to Uki, right, he just only upset like the white people. That's it, you know. And everyone knows that, you know, oh, hating white people is fucking cool, you know. Apparently, right? It's cool, quote unquote cool, right? But for me personally, I think it's dumb as fuck, you know. I think white people are cool, you know. Personally, I have a lot of white people friends, you know, that I met throughout the years living on this planet, you know. And every one of them have been pretty cool. It's just the only thing is some of them don't take showers. Okay, let's be honest here. There's some white people who don't take showers and they fucking smell really bad. Okay, I have witnessed it and smelled it. I have a messed up nose, but holy fucking Jesus Christ, Please take a goddamn shower, please. Use the goddamn soap, okay? All right. Don't you know hating on white people isn't racist? What are you talking about? That is. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, that's the only thing I have to say about like white people. Like the only diss I have to say about white people is that like, at least for the ones that I encountered, there's been a handful of them that don't fucking shower for some apparent reason, and I can fucking smell it, and I have a messed up nose. But man, does that hit really hard in my nostrils. It almost makes me want to vomit sometimes.
I don't think this is even Luca's fault. Man just wants advice, but the company clearly states they won't help out with internal talent issues, which is a problem in itself. Like, yeah, you can't blame Luca for wanting to share this information or wanting to talk to a close friend about it, but that is a problem in itself of Nijisanji.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem as well.
You know, helping with talent disputes or internal issues that are going on. That's
what
why
kind of rant did I walk into? Oh, it's just white people, you know? That's it.
Stuff that Slen talked about is allowed to happen inside of the company because the managers just do not care. It seems like they have no code of contact for what happens inside of the company, only what happens.
How you doing there? Welcome back, Natsuko.
Like when they're streaming. It's all they care about. As long as these talents are bringing in money for them, they don't care what happens to them. Someone else said the same thing can be said about the voice packs. Pomo only got 2, Illyra 10. I don't know if I want to start a rumor or anything, but it definitely seems like Rikutasumi likes Illyra maybe a little too much. So yeah.
Doesn't surprise me if Illyra I would have expected when it comes to this, right? When it comes to the voice packs, right? I would have expected like, I don't know, 5 from each single girl, you know, 5 from Pomu, 5 from Illyra, and then 5 from Rosami or so. You know? I would have expected like 5 voice lines from every single VTuber liver that's there, so I don't know. That's just me personally. I don't know. Maybe that's how I would run a business when it comes to VTubing business. It's not even fucking hard, okay? So Nako is weird enough. So yeah, I mean, shut the fuck up. You came in at a perfect time, Natsuko. You came in at a perfect time. I love it how you always come in at random moments sometimes. Seems pretty good.
To start a rumor or anything, but it definitely seems like Rikutasumi likes Illyra maybe a little too
sure
much.
It is what it is.
Yeah,
sometimes
again, I don't want Luca Kaneshiro to be fired, but based on Nijisanji's,
like it's just like he needs, dude, he has to get fired because there are rules and there are guidelines, and if he broke the rule, he has to be punished, you know? It's not a one-time thing, right? This is a multiple things that has happened, right? I get it, you know, he's trying to get opinions from somebody, right? Who knows about the industry a little bit more in an expertise level, right? I get it, right? But the problem is the rules are the rules, and that's why they're there for a reason. And if you break the rules, you must suffer the consequences of your own actions. I'm sorry, I don't agree that he shouldn't be fired. No, he should definitely be fired. He needs to suffer the consequences of his own actions. You know? He just has to. So yeah, we decided on new emotes or so. Everybody decided on new emotes, so you know the rules, yes. Yeah, of course, you know. That's why it just doesn't make any sense. You know, if you break the rules on something, you know, if you break the law, you know, you go to jail. It's simple. It's just cut and dry simpleness, okay? All right? He broke it, he messed up, that's all his fault, so.
You know, contract and stuff. He's broken the contract and should be fired at the end of the day. But please let me know what you all think about that situation down below. Before we move on to the next segment.
What are you talking about? You have a drinking emote over there. What are you talking about?
No, I would like to take a look over at today's sponsor, Memoria Productions. Memoria Productions is a VTuber agency that is dedicated to support. Quick look over at Ghost Data, who is someone that we talked about in the video from yesterday, where they said that they had a song that they had made for Nijisanji that just never got released, and they were going.
Deleted the tweet. I don't want anyone to go after the livers at all because they did not do anything wrong in any whatsoever. The fault lies in Nijisanji, simple as that. Putting it to rest and just going to move forward with the cautions of legality comes into play. Learning
to release the contract in 2025 when they were able to do so. I still think they're
Ghost Data? Who's Ghost Data? I don't know who that is, to be honest. I've never heard of them. Apparently they made a music or so they're a bunch of music makers. Ghost Data. Who is this person?
would this like work well as a single? Would y'all like want this as a single?
Why does Ghost Data sound familiar? I don't know why they sound familiar, personally. I don't know where I've seen this name before. Do they have a YouTube channel? They do have a YouTube channel. Let me see. Are they the ones that I think they made? Are they the ones that I think they made? No. Are they the ones that I think that they made what I think they made or so? Did they made what I think they made? Ah, yes, they did. They made, yes, they made this. Okay. I've seen this thumbnail before. I've seen this thumbnail before. Yeah. Yeah, this one. Yeah, yep. The Project Melody one, I remember this one. Yeah. I'm just gonna get rid of that just in case I don't get struck by freaking Twitch. Yeah, I know this song. And my headphones are fucking rumbling from this. Jesus Christ. Probably the audio is bleeding through every time I talk too as well. So fucking loud, Jesus Christ. I'm not even at max volume either for myself. It's fucking loud automatically. There's a lyric version of this one, if I remember correctly. I think this is the lyric version of it, I think. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's the one with the lyrics, yeah. I think there's also a part of the song. I think that says like senpai or something like that, so not too sure personally. I've heard this song before. Yeah, here it comes. I think it's this part, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So I've heard a couple of musics from this individual. I didn't know that was them, to be honest, so I didn't even know that was them, to be honest. That's kind of shocking. So
they're able to release that contract whenever it's up, but they are not allowed to release a song like they had wanted to. They ended up speaking with a lawyer.
you can just
and
type in
came to the
ghost
decision
data.
that
You'll
no,
find
they
it. You'll
cannot
find it
release that
pretty
song.
easily.
It is
To be
owned by
honest,
Niji Sanji
I already
now.
exited
And
out of
they
it. So
tweeted out some other things and have finally said deleted the tweets. I don't want anyone to go after the liver at all because they did not do anything in any way whatsoever. The fault lies in Niji Sanji. Simple
just
as
type in
that.
ghost
Putting it to
data.
rest
You'll
and just
find
going
it.
to move forward.
It's really
Caution and
easy.
legality comes into play. Learning lesson. So in this situation, no one should really be going after the talent. It's only Niji Sanji's fault for why the
I'm
video
lazy.
would not
Sounds
be
like a skill
posted,
issue.
as are a lot of things inside of Niji Sanji. A lot of it's not the talent's fault.
Sounds like a skill
it's
issue
really
to
just
me,
the
to be
fault
honest.
of poor
Sounds like a skill
management and
issue.
an awful fucking company. That
Oh, shit.
contract
Jesus
is
Christ.
damn near illegal. Now, I would like to take a look over at Sayu because we talked about her yesterday talking about a silencing contract, one that she only was given about 3 hours to sign. And the reason we're talking
Yeah,
about
we
this
already know
again
about
is
this.
because Legal Mindset actually went over that contract and how awful it was and how illegal it sounded. Niji Sanji was trying to get Zion and Sayu to shut up and never share any information to the public about her time in Niji Sanji or what happened when she was terminated. And in case you don't believe Sayu was the one that gave Legal Mindset that contract, here is a clip of her talking about it.
Yeah, I think Legal Mindset's a really nice guy. Like, we had a good chat, you know, it was really nice. He, you know, he kindly asked me, and I said, you know what? It's been only under my eyes for a very long time. So, you know, honestly, I kind of just wanted to give people, so in case people weren't aware, I gave Legal Mindset a lawyer on YouTube. The way the silencing contract.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I gave him my the silencing contract that I was that I had. You know, that someone I knew that was asked to
Okay, so this is
sign it
where
a long
we
time
need
ago.
the aloe too.
But yeah, so that's what
Oh
happened.
no, what the heck is nitrate?
And
sand?
so I gave it to him with the basis of I'm not interested in any more drama stuff or whatever. I'm not doing it for
We
drama.
haven't
I'm not
found
doing
sand
it
yet,
for
apparently.
the sake of like trying to put more stuff out there. I am literally doing it because that is the last thing. That is the last thing that
Ooh,
my
but
friend
now
saw,
we can make the
and that is the last thing
eternal
that
fireball.
needs to be part of it
Remember
again.
how we got so much amber?
So yeah, base Sayu, good on her. She's doing
I
really
see.
amazing right now. She is closing in on 100,000 subscribers, so huge congratulations to her on that. Please let me know what you all think about this situation down below, and also the other ones
Hello,
that we
random
talked
guy.
about in
How you
this
doing there,
video,
hon?
and have yourself a wonderful rest of your day.
Welcome up to the
Bye.
stream or so.
Yesterday we talked about the
My name is Nyaru. I'm a Nyaru VTuber and it's number one time mommy. Hello, greetings. Welcome, hun. How you doing? Yeah, so at the end of the day, you know, it feels like a crazy ex is just literally trying to ruin Luca Kanashiro's basically success, basically. But then like everything that's been pointing, like all the evidence that I saw or so when it came to her and Luca, they were a thing. You know, we even looked up in their past as well, like specifically for them, and we kind of like I did a timeline or so in my head. And all this other stuff, and then, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it just kind of points towards that they were dating at some point. So no, it's not. You're some random guy. That's what you are. That's what you are. Yeah, no, nonetheless though, it's crazy though. It's actually really crazy. Like, I know everyone's like worried about him that he's gonna get fired or stuff like that, but who knows? If there is favoritism, if there is favoritism in Niji Sanji, right? He's probably not gonna get fired at the end of the day. They're making him, you know, they're having him to make him, you know, milk him dry, you know, for money or so for themselves, for Niji Sanji. So they're gonna use him up until he's no longer usable anymore. So it's just, it is what it is, right? But I don't know. I think me personally, I would probably never, you know, my big pet peeve is like, don't sign up for Niji Sanji. Go sign up at other companies, to be honest. It's not worth it. Even then, at the end of the day, do you want to sell your soul? You know, do you want to sell your soul away, basically? For me, you know, I'm not going to do that, so. Thank God. Anyways, that's the end of the video, so.